This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Buble, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep show. It's fun. They're amazing.
My mom's doing one of those purges, where she's just like getting rid of a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Which somehow includes my stuff as well.
Well, you left it there, so technically.
I guess, yeah. So that she'd put a bunch of my stuff in boxes. I'm like, well, what is all this? She's like, oh, it's the stuff I'm going to get rid of. I'm like, okay. So I start going through it, and I found from 1990, I found a lot of great stuff, but one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is I found my New Kids on the Block fan club t-shirt.
Oh, my
it's like
goodness.
a white t-shirt, New Kids on the Block, like they're all like etched in, wearing like overalls. It's just such an epic. I'm like, no. You are not throwing this away.
Oh, my. So wait, you were part of the fan club?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So
NKOTB, baby.
they send you t-shirts?
They would send you, you could get t-shirts, you could get like magazines, special pictures that weren't in like Teen Beat or Tiger Beat or whatever, like the stuff you, pre-internet stuff,
Wow. I always heard about those people who joined fan clubs. I never met
Buttons?
one.
Come on, you must have been part of a fan club for something.
No. I was that person who wrote a letter to the company because I'm like, you don't use recycled paper. And I was that person.
Get out of here.
That's the only little...
But you got banned from the fan clubs.
Yes. I was that person. So what has to be involved to even be part of the fan club? What do you have to do?
There was a little thing you had to pull out of a magazine and fill it out. Those little subscription cards that would stick out of magazines. You had to fill it out, fill out all your info, postage stamp, put it in the mail, and then you're officially part of the fan club. And you'd basically pay for merch.
Right, but you weren't. Did you actually think they were writing you letters? Do you think
No,
that they
they
were
didn't.
actually signing them? Because I think this is why I didn't do it. I was like, okay.
I mean, maybe Danny. He didn't seem that busy. But, they would send you, New Kids letters, let you know about their upcoming shows. And it was mostly the exclusive merch.
There was, a lot of steps. Step one.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you want to hang tough with your buddies. Steph Blair, help me out. Were you guys ever part of an embarrassing fan club?
I wasn't allowed to be part of NKOTB because my mom wouldn't pay for it. I was so devastated.
But you were familiar with the fan club.
Yes, I
See?
was. And I wanted to be part of the Disney, the Mickey Mouse Club. Couldn't because we were Canadian. No Canadians allowed. I was
You should write a letter.
Come on,
I was.
Disney.
They don't ever work.
but I was part of Earth. I think they're called Earth Rangers now, but it was this Save the Planet thing, and you'd get stickers. It was free, so I was allowed to be part of that one. And you get globe stickers, and then you were supposed to go to the grocery store and collect more stickers.
Okay.
And then recycle, and every time you did something.
You were ahead of your time, both of you.
Yeah, I actually really like that. See, I like that it was
you do.
free. I also like that it was free because there's no.
So did my mom.
Yeah. So I'm paying to be your fan?
And it had a cause. Your guys' one had a cause. So did mine.
Yeah.
My cause was hanging tough.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Hey, this is really fun, Pooj. This is the first insert we're doing into the podcast because we have to talk about the fact that Michael Buble surprise visited us this past Friday.
Yeah, he actually just came in the middle of CHFI Secret Voices and started talking to one of our contestants. This was after he went viral, the day after he went viral after attending the Rogers NHL All-Star Game. And it was during a press conference. We talk about it with him, and it was just so awesome to have him in studio.
He was the most entertaining part of that NHL All-Star draft. So in case you missed it, this is Michael Buble sort of surprise visiting us, bombing into our studio just after the 8 a.m. hour of Friday morning show. Enjoy.
Well, it's funny because I came into work and I said, oh, I think I missed the clue, and I heard Gurdeep talking about bubble gum. So I said, oh, I'm going to try it. I hit it and you guys called me.
Amazing, Diane.
Diane, I got to tell you, as we're live on the air right now, Michael Buble just walked in the studio.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Mikey
my
Bubes
God.
himself.
Oh, my God.
You want to say hi, Michael? This is Diane. She's playing for $54,000.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Michael
I heard
Buble.
about the
How are
money,
you?
And it just like a moth to a flame. I just came in and I was like, is there a way for me to get in on
Look
this
at the
50
people
grand?
I'm talking to this morning.
Oh,
How
yeah.
to make my Friday, the three of you.
Well, Diane, Michael Buble wants your $54,000, just so you know.
Some of it, not
Okay,
all
but he has
of
to
it,
buy me
Diane.
dinner.
Not all, he says, not all.
Okay, he can just buy me dinner. How's that?
Oh, Diane says you can just buy her dinner. So there's that. Okay, why don't we do this? Michael Buble, we're getting you settled. And Diane, why don't you go ahead and listen to the clip one more time. We'll remind you who those 5 famous voices are. Here it is.
Okay.
CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.
Okay, Mike, you heard those 5 voices
boy.
too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, not the regular voices in your head. The voices in secret voices. Yeah. Okay.
I hear them too.
So, Diane, no pressure. Michael Buble is listening to and judging your
Oh, my.
guesses. Who are those 5 secret voices?
Well, I listen every day, and I'm trying to get them, so I'm just going to go random because I have no clue.
Okay, who are they?
So, well, we're going to go with Sia, number 1. Number 2, Niall Horn. Number 3, Pat Sajak. Number 4, Vanna White. And number 5, Jeff Bridges.
Okay, I'm going to recap those guesses. Diane, you've got Sia, Niall Horan, Vanna White, Pat Sajak, and Jeff Bridges.
That's it. We should have changed it to Michael Buble, but it's okay now.
I think Michael Buble was guessed. Little hint.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Diane, do you want us to go
Yes.
ahead and lock them in?
Lock them in.
Okay. Now that they're locked in and there's no turning back, Michael Buble, anything you want to say to Diane? Just, vote of confidence that she might win $54,000?
I hope she does, and she really sounds confident.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I believe in you, Diane.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Thank you. I drink bubbly all the time. Bubbly all the time.
Yes.
Michael's like, I know, I get the check.
Yeah, I know.
He knows exactly
Exactly.
how much bubbly you've drank. Okay, Diane, you were locked in. Let's see if you are going home with $54,000 and a date with Michael Buble.
This is so
Oh,
nerve-wracking.
nice. Tell me about it.
That sounds means she won. Did she win?
No.
I
Thanks,
Okay,
Michael.
because it sounded like a sad sound, so
Yeah.
maybe I was,
That's okay. I had the opportunity. I never thought I would, and it was such a pleasure, all 3 of you. Especially good morning, Michael Buble. How much better is my Friday going to be?
You're so cute. Mine too for meeting you. And don't you trip,
Thank you.
because from what I've heard, they cheat a lot in this studio.
I know. I'm not going to say anything, but I think Gurdeep has their reputation for that.
Thank you.
Poor Pooja.
Thank you,
Got here.
Diane.
What happened?
Well, thank you for playing. We're going to add your incorrect guesses to CHFI.com. We're going to up the jackpot. Keep on playing. Keep on entering. And, maybe the next time, Michael Buble will just call you.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I appreciate the call, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks, Diane.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Dan.
Okay, so how cool is this? Michael Buble is now just hanging out with us live in studio. Hi, Michael Buble.
I kind of came in and sabotaged that whole thing. I'm so sorry.
Are
I knew
you
what I was
kidding?
doing when I woke up in the morning. I was like, I'm walking in with these dudes, and it's just happening.
No, this is great. For them to be able to speak to you during Secret Voices, it's better than the money.
That's really hard, too.
I mean, I would pay at least
I listened.
$54,000.
I couldn't. You're not going to say how many she was right with, right?
Actually, we can.
We can,
She
yeah.
had 3 names correct, but
Yeah,
the 3
that's
we
what
already knew. You got to get the other 2 and put them all in the right order.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to ask you for your guesses because what if you're bang on?
The problem is he knows too many celebrities. So, he's probably like, oh, yeah, that's
my friend.
So,
Yeah.
So it's very exciting that we get to chat with you. And, we're so friendly with you that we can now call you Mikey Boobs, right? Because you told us Paul McCartney calls you Mikey Boobs.
Call me Mickey Boobs. I like that.
And you
know
liked
what-
it.
You know what's amazing? This is radio, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's television.
It is well, it's kind of, because
Sort of.
I noticed that I have a camera looking at me in a dark camera. You have more lights than I have ever seen any influencer. This looks like a Jason Derulo music video. And now I know because I've seen you guys and how hot you are. And now I understand part of it is yes, you are attractive, but also, holy crap, that's a lot of beauty lights.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Look at you.
Michael, you're familiar with riderless, right? So, Pooja and I came from TV. So, we're like, if we're coming to radio, we want light.
Then you
guys
wanna
got to
let-
put light in the studio, okay? We're brown. You need to lighten us
You
up
know
a
what,
bit.
dude? Brown. You're brown. You're so lucky. That gorgeous olive skin. If I look like you, both of you right now, I would be naked in this studio.
Oh.
Because you guys look so beautiful.
I mean, don't let us stop you. If
No,
you wanna.
I don't have the lighting that you have.
Oh, okay. You're right.
But you do look. It's
Why don't we-
amazing.
I appreciate
Why
it.
don't we trade spots? Okay, why don't we do that? We'll take a little break here and then we'll trade
No,
spots.
no, I could never be at your level.
That's
I don't
not
even.
true.
You know what? Just let me be one of the guys that just
Okay.
sits and just adores you from afar.
Michael, do you know why I know you're lying? Because I know you're not at our level. You're above our level. It's because of what happened last night at the NHL All-Star Draft. Let's have a listen.
We literally are the heart and soul of these teams. And if they win, it'll be because of us. And if they lose, it will be because of us. All of my text, it was people, congratulations on being chosen to go to the All-Star Game. And I was like, congratulations, I'm a superstar. I'll be honest, I thought I was in Blades of Glory for most of the time that I was out there.
You were on fire last night. Like, you know, the headlines and the virality of last night is literally all about Michael Buble.
Oh no, and Will too. Will and I were talking about it last night.
Will was great, but I think you kind of crushed it.
Wow, dude, we're having fun, man. You know what? That's what this thing is about, right? They ask us to come out as personalities and enjoy ourselves and have fun. And you know, sometimes these All-Star games, people are really apathetic about all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, listen, Will and I were backstage, and they were like, okay, you know, we've got Tate and Justin and you and Will to go and do this press conference. And in a shocking twist that no one could have ever seen coming, Justin Bieber and Tate ducked out and didn't do it. Okay? And Will and I literally like looked at each other in the eye, no joke. And they were like, yeah, they're not coming. When we were like, no, it's impossible that they would jam out on something like this. But you know what? I think Will and I, we know listen, firstly, it's so much fun. We love it. We love taking the piss out of ourselves. We love, you know, this is our life. Like, we've done this for a long time. We get this part of the game. We get when the NHL asks you to come. That's what you do, man. You show up and you put on a show.
And you're a legit like hockey fan. Like, you're a
Huge,
big fan of
huge
the
hockey
game.
fan. And you know what's great is I know I said a lot of stuff in the interview that's being talked about. I know that there's controversy, right? And I will just say that I will apologize to absolutely nobody. And I'll say the last thing is, 20 years in this country, 20 years of you seeing me host the Junos or, you know, show up on all these TV shows. If people don't get my humor at this point, they're never going to get it.
Yeah.
And it's, okay, you know what? I kind of like that there's controversy. It's kind of a lot of fun for me.
We don't want a Michael Buble and mea culpa on this show. I loved what you did yesterday. It was so entertaining. It was so fun. I was on my couch watching the whole thing. I thought it was fantastic. We want to get to the new song here, Michael, Spicy Margarita with Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
Before we play it, though, like, this isn't like a collab that I would think of. When I'm thinking Jason Derulo, Michael Buble. Like,
You mean Jason Derulo?
Jason Derulo. Did you have to do that?
Buble.
Yeah. Michael Buble. How did this come together? What happened?
Jay and I have been friends for years. Like, we were label mates years ago, like 13, 14 years ago. Always liked each other, had a lot of respect for each other as artists. He called me. He wanted to do something. I didn't like the concept. And it was like, it was like, you know, we should do a Christmas thing. I was like, listen, dude, I'm not even going to go there. If I told you the amount of people that call me every year and think like, Buble's selling a ton of stuff at Christmas. I think if I just get him, I will sell a ton of stuff. And it doesn't work like that. So I was like, no. I said, dude, I love the great big band stuff, Great American Songbook. I'm that dude. You know, I said, you know that is the root of everything you're doing, of R&B, rap, pop. That root comes from that jazz. I said, go and find something, go and build something where we can do something that it works, because it will work. I mean, listen, man, I'm working with Macklemore on another thing, and that was before I ever started doing it with Jason, because Ben understood, like, okay, yeah, we understand where the foundation of all this stuff comes from. Now it's just a matter of making it work. And Jason's a really smart guy. 2 days later, he called me and he was like, I think I have an idea. We started working on this thing. We took I call it a reinterpolation of a song, like Sway. Mm-hmm. We wrote it, had this thing around it. I knew, you guys, I was emotional about it. I was in my car with my wife, and I knew the first time I heard it that it was going to be a global hit. I called up Jason. I was like, my boy, from the beaches of Miami to Dubai, this thing slaps. People are going to go crazy. Mm-hmm. And And I knew too. Like I called Seacrest. That was one of the first calls. I was like, Rye, I got this song. I'd love you to be part of being in the exclusive. And he goes, oh yeah, man, what is it? And I said, it's me and Jason Derulo. And there was silence because I knew, like, that's the way people. They're like, oh yeah. And I said, 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds. If this isn't a big global hit, don't worry.
And because it's you as well, Seacrest is probably like, wait, is he just pulling my leg? Is he doing the Michael Buble thing?
I should say that we played about 30 seconds of it on our Instagram, and we asked our listeners, what do you think? And they instantly loved it. It's available now, Spicy Margarita. Make sure you get it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a very proud Canadian kid. I can't wait till this thing is in high rotation in my country, and my kids, kids at school and their parents think I'm really cool.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. The nearly impossible question.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
All right, so here is the question for you this morning. It's a bit tricky because it's a bit broad. We'll narrow it for you if we have to. On average, you'll have 87 of these a year. Pooja said she has way less. Steph says she has way more.
Okay, so on average, you'll have 87 of these a year. What do you think it is? Let's go to Brighton. Chris, what do you think?
The nightmares.
87 nightmares a year. That's a pretty good guess. It's not the answer we're looking for, though.
Darn.
Thanks for the call, Chris.
Oh, Jim from Scarborough. Do you know the answer to our nearly impossible question?
I'm going to guess new colleagues or new acquaintances.
Oh.
It's a good guess, but Jim, I'm sorry you were not going back-to-back days with the correct answer.
Dang. Alrighty, I'll think again.
Okay. Megan from Pickering, on average, you'll have 87 of these a year. What are they, Megan?
I think this number would be too low, so this is the answer. Amazon packages.
Man, so you're ordering from Amazon basically, what would that work out to? Like once every 4 days, roughly?
I get 87 packages a day from Amazon, so I'm a lot.
Might have a shopping problem.
Well, I mean, she's got two young kids, right? And you need lots of things.
It's never for me. It's always for them.
Yeah. Right.
I get it, Megan, but that's not the right answer.
Okay, take care, guys.
Bye.
Frank, on the 400 near Newmarket. Do you know the answer to our nearly impossible question?
What about dreaming?
Dreams. That's a great guess. And I think we actually have way more than that, but maybe like dreams we remember.
Yeah.
Right? That's not it, though, Frank. Great guess.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, why don't we give you a clue here? So the question is, on average, you'll have 87 of these a year. If you have one of these, you probably realize it in the morning.
Yes. Time of day. Yes, I think plays into this for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
so if this is going to happen to you, it would happen in the morning hours.
Probably realize, it's one of those days. It happens to you in the morning. So what is it? Let's go to Anastasia in Uxbridge. What do you say?
A full night's sleep.
Oh.
What are those?
Yeah. No way. I wish.
I would take that. If you told me I could have 87 a year, I would be like, oh, yes, please.
Yes,
I
agree.
work night shift. I get 0. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're with you.
the worst is when you actually get like a decent amount of sleep and you wake up and you're still exhausted.
Yeah.
That's the worst. You oversleep.
Yeah.
Anastasia, thanks for the call. That's not it.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Mario from Maple, what's your guess?
I think it would be headaches.
Headaches. Yeah, like maybe a migraine. You get 87 of these a year. It's a good
Right.
guess.
Oof, that's a tough year.
Yeah. But that is not the right answer.
Oh, boy. Okay, I guess I have to try again.
Yes, try again. Thanks, Mario.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Thank
Mario.
you.
Let's go to Brampton. Carolyn, on average, you'll have 87 of these a year. What are they?
Bad hair days?
You got
How did you know that, Carolyn?
Because I was in front of the mirror doing my hair, and I was like, my hair's not having it today. And I was just like, it's a bad hair day. And I never call in, but I always play along.
Oh, that is
Wow.
awesome. A lived experience. You were living it in real time when this happened. That might be the first time that's happened. Someone doing it in real time. Carolyn, is that number accurate for you? Is it high? Is it low?
I think it is probably accurate. I have very unruly short hair, so that sounds about right.
What does it work out to weekly in terms of how many bad hair days you'd have, Gurdeep?
So basically, like, I don't know, like roughly 1.5 a week.
Yeah.
Yes.
1.5 times a week you'll have a bad hair day.
That seems high to me, but
Pooja's like, I never have a bad hair day, guys. My hair, Pooja's literally the I woke up like this meme.
It seems weird because my hair is perfect, so I don't
no.
get it.
I have to try hard. I have to work hard at this hair, but it usually turns out for me.
You know how Margot Robbie in Barbie like floats down from her bedroom into her Barbie car? That's how Pooja gets to work.
Carolyn, not true. And you got it right. Thank you so much for playing. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.